wanted to talk about a nightmare that no one wants when they're on a trip, and that is having your cell phone stolen. As a solo traveler, my phone is pretty much my lifeline. So it's how I navigate, it's how I book places to stay, it's how I stay connected to family and friends, and even how I entertain myself. The sad truth is all that convenience makes me a prime target for thieves. So today I'm going to share my best tips to keep your phone and the sensitive data inside it safe while you're out exploring the world. From avoiding theft to securing your online info, I've got you covered. Plus, I'll throw in a few bonus tips for dealing with the worst case scenario. And if you like videos geared towards solo travelers, I've got lots of videos on my channel that you might find interesting. Stuff like where to stay, how to make friends traveling, staying safe in another country, tons of good stuff. So check it out. Okay, let's talk cell phones. Losing your phone or having it stolen, it can ruin your trip. You're in a new place, maybe you don't speak the language, and suddenly your navigation, your contacts, they're all gone. You can't get where you need to go, and you can't call anyone for help. And let's be real, tourists are targets. Even if you're careful not to stand out, it's not always in your control. But here's the good news. A little preparation can go a long way in avoiding this mess. Let's talk about that. How do you avoid becoming a target and having your phone stolen or even losing your phone? Being distracted. Thieves love it when you're walking along and scrolling. That makes it so easy to snatch your phone. Instead, what you need to do is stop in a safe spot to check your maps or send that text. And if you're in busy tourist areas or isolated spots, use one of those crossbody anti-theft bags with locking zippers to keep your phone out of sight. I use mine all the time when I'm traveling, and I'll link it below for you in case you're interested. Also, if you're using a smaller phone bag that you keep your phone in, wear it under your jacket for extra security. Do a little research before your trip too. Some places have common scams that you can prepare for. For example, in Casablanca, thieves snatch phones through open car windows in traffic. So just knowing ahead of time the things that thieves are doing in the area that you're going to helps you to be prepared. Roll up your windows, keep your phone hidden. It's not about being paranoid. It's about staying one step ahead so that you don't become a victim. All right, now I want to talk about your phone's data. Physical security is only half the battle with your cell phone. Here are a few quick tips to lock down your phone. First of all, use a strong lock. So what I mean by that is set up a PIN, fingerprint, or facial recognition. If you don't, set it up. Second, skip 1, 2, 3, 4 or your birthday. Don't use easy to guess passwords. Second thing you can do is activate the tracking features on your phone. Turn on the tools like Find My iPhone. If your phone is stolen, you can track it and you can remotely erase it. But that's assuming it's connected to Wi-Fi or a network. What thieves like to do is put your phone in airplane mode, and that way you lose the ability to track or wipe your phone until it reconnects again. So if that happens to you, to minimize the damage that can be done, store your sensitive data in secure apps that require additional, very, very strong passwords. Another thing you can do is what I call the two-phone strategy. It's sneaky, but it's effective. Just basically use two phones. And what I mean by that is have a cheap burner phone with a local SIM that can handle those day-to-day tasks like looking up directions, while your main phone stays hidden. If someone snatches the burner, it's not a big deal. Now I know this isn't the most convenient setup, but it is better than losing your pricey smartphone. Another way to stay safe is by using a VPN. Public Wi-Fi is a big risk. Hackers love unsecured connections. And when you're traveling, it's tempting to hop on free Wi-Fi. I mean, I do it all the time, but I always use a virtual private network, a VPN. And what that does is encrypts your data, making it safe from prying eyes. Plus, a VPN helps you access geo-restricted content like banking apps or streaming services while you're in another country and, say you want to use American Netflix or you want to get into your bank, your VPN can mask where you are and make it look like you're still in the United States, making it easier to access that content. I use one for both my laptop and my phone every day, not just when I'm traveling. It's super affordable and totally worth it for the peace of mind that it's going to give you. So I'm going to link the one that I use in the description below. This is a must for the world we live in today. All right, some bonus tips for extra security. I'm almost to the end, but I wanted to give you a few bonus tips for added security when you're traveling with your cell phone. First, invest in an anti-theft bag. I know these are more expensive, but they are so worth it for the peace of mind they're going to give you and the safety that they're going to give you. Be sure to purchase one that has these locking zippers. You zip it and then you lock it again, and slash-proof straps and RFID blocking. It's a small investment. It can save you a lot of trouble. When I'm traveling, I always take mine with me. It gives me such peace of mind. All right, then also what you want to do is for sure back up your data. Sync your phone to the cloud regularly so you won't lose your photos or your documents if something happens. Before your next trip, just take a few moments and do a quick backup or make sure that you've done one recently. So let's talk about those copies of important documents that you store on your phone. Use a secure app to store scanned copies of your passport, your itinerary, emergency contacts, things like that. Or keep them in an email folder to restrict the access, and make sure that your email password is a super strong one so that you can get back in later and get into those documents. Okay, there you have it, my tips for keeping your phone and its contents safe on your next trip. I hope you found them helpful. Losing or having your phone stolen while traveling is a hassle. No one wants to deal with that. But with a little planning, you can avoid it and focus on enjoying your trip. Remember, stay aware of your surroundings. Take a few simple steps to protect your phone and your data. Do you have any tips that I missed? If you do, drop them in the comments. I love to hear from fellow travelers and connect with you guys. So also don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps my channel and it helps me to reach out to fellow travelers like you and me. Thanks so much for watching. Safe travels.